I'm sure if most of you cast your mind back to the distant time of not that long ago, you'll remember Star Wars 1313, which was cancelled before we hardly got to know it. But there may yet be hope for the game, as there were some interesting remarks made during an interview with Lucasfilm head Kathleen Kennedy. Now, when she spoke with Film during a press junket for the upcoming Star Wars film, she said that the company is, quote, pouring through previous development ideas and projects in the franchise which were either shelved or put on extended hiatus. Then she went on to be a bit more specific. They are currently reading through material that George Lucas developed for a cancelled Star Wars universe-based cable TV series, and also looking at Star Wars 1313, which was of course cancelled when Disney bought Lucasfilm. Now she said, quote, "Our attitude is, we don't want to throw any of that stuff away. It's gold and something we're spending a lot of time looking at, pouring through, discussing, and we may very well develop those things further. We definitely want to." Now, of course, there have been a few concept art and gameplay details that have surfaced since this cancellation, but we do know that Star Wars 1313 was set on the city planet of Coruscant and was being developed as a quote-unquote mature take on the franchise, and would have had you starring as Boba Fett. Now, you may remember that EA has a 10-year development deal with Disney, but they're currently working on a Star Wars game, but we don't know what it is. We literally have no clue. We know that Amy Hennig is working on the title story and is being co-penned by Todd Stashwick, and Jade Redmond's new studio Motive is also involved in the game, but we know who's working on it, but we don't know what they're working on, basically. I would actually like to see this come back. It looked really interesting, and a more single-player focused Star Wars game would be fantastic. I'm sure Battlefront is really fun, but I'm not interested in multiplayer-only titles. It's just not my thing. So an actual single-player game would be lovely. 1313 always seemed really promising, and I was actually quite disappointed when it was cancelled, so hopefully they can revive it. Fingers crossed, the hope is revived. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.